What's up guys, George. You're watching Metro GT. I am back with another video. Today we are doing a product review. This is something that wasn't sponsored, something that I've been eyeing for a while. I got the product right here. I'm going to set up a table, get it all out in the open, and we'll get started. Alright guys, we're outside. I got the table set up. I have all the stuff that came in that box. Over here we have the solar panel. Let's go ahead and open that up. This is going to be our solar panel. Got 4 plates and then fold in on one another, so that's nice. We got our power bank here. This guy's was going to hold the juice, wall plug-in, cigarette port. Then we have another car port. This is the in. This is for whatever need. You have a slew selection. That's really nice. This is your main DC port. You have 2 instructions here. One is for the power bank. The other one's for the solar panel. In the solar panel here, it shows you and it tells you different ways on how you want to use it, what angle's best for the solar panel, how to lay it, about 80 degrees for the power bank here. There's multiple options, multiple things you can do with this. You have your input for the DC. You have a USB-C, which is nice. You have your out for the DC 12 volt. You have 1, 2, 3 USBs. And then over on this side you have 2 AC outs. Bigger ports, plug-in stuff. This is going to be useful, very useful when you're out camping, overlanding. You got to plug in something, maybe something smaller, so something like this would be perfect for you. You have 2 lights. It's got a flash, and I believe it's got an SOS. It should have an SOS feature as well. Plus you have this side light, so that's nice to have too. This one already came with some battery life, so it looks like we got 64% right now. See how long it takes with this sunny day I have to charge this. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you the solar panel a little bit better. On the back here you have your block, which has your different plugins. You actually have a USB here, you have a C port, and you got your DC. So the DC you're going to use to charge the bank. That's what you have this cord here for. I don't know if you can see that, it says 64. I don't know how long it'll take, but go ahead and open this up, try to find a good angle. I'll grab a couple things here and see what I could plug in, see what would charge, because you should be able to use this panel just the way it is as a charger, but obviously it goes well with the portable here, so we can charge the portable. I'm gonna leave it plugged in while I go get some things. We'll see if it charges any. Well guys, looks like in the time I was gone and came back with some things, it went from 64 to 67, so it's charging it. Panel's getting a little warm. It's definitely getting some sun exposure. Let's see if I can plug in some more things to this while it's also charging the bank. Plug in this USB and then plug in my GoPro. So it is charging my GoPro. Now I also brought my charger for my phone, so I'll plug in the C port and then I'll plug in my phone. Yeah, 48%. I don't know if having multiple things plugged in will take away from the power bank. I think eventually it should all charge. Maybe I'll give it 10 minutes, let it sit the way it is in the sun, and see how all 3 of these things are when it comes to charge. Alright guys, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. Everything looks to be plugged in. The sun was pretty much directly on the solar panel the whole time. Let's check it out. When it comes to my phone, 53%. Okay, so I started off with 48. I went up a little bit. Looks like my GoPro is not charging. Now it's charging again. So this one stopped charging for a little bit. Okay, that's good to know. And when it comes to the power bank, we are still at 67. Okay, so solar panel wise, I would not overdo it. It has the options to do multiple. Doesn't mean you should do all 3 of them at the same time. I would just kind of focus on what you need first. Okay, that's a good little experiment. We'll test out this power bank next. Once again, since the power bank here has all these different options, I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. The power bank should be able to do multiple at once. So let's go ahead and start with the phone. Start at 53. I'll do the GoPro, little red lights on. This power bank is max at 100 watts. The solar panel here is a 40 watt. When it comes to the power bank, you don't want to exceed that 100 watt capacity plugging in items that shouldn't be plugged into here. I'm gonna let this power bank charge my phone and my GoPro for about another 10 minutes, and we'll check the percentage on the power bank itself. So guys, a little bit of why I decided to buy this item. I have been looking for something like this for a while, but I am pretty clueless when it came to it. I don't know what's good, I don't know what people like. I didn't know a whole lot, but I also knew that I didn't want to spend a whole lot on something I'm not sure about yet. So I figured I'm gonna get on Amazon. I'm gonna see what I could find that's reasonably priced. This item was listed around $135, $140. Depends if you have Amazon Prime. If you don't have Prime, I think this item was $170, $175. I wanted something in that middle ground, be like, okay, I'm willing to put that money in, test something out, and kind of base it off of that. Later this year, Jake and I do plan on taking a sweet trip. Not gonna spoil anything, but having this item here, solar panel with a charger, is gonna come in handy, trust me. All right guys, it's been around 10 minutes and my phone is telling me 63. Nice, so went up another 10%, that's nice. It looks like it is still charging the GoPro, that's nice. And moment of truth, we dropped down to 61. So far, everything's working great. I gotta plug something into here just to see how much that battery will drain once I plug something in that's a little bit more stronger. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed my battery charger here for my Craftsman tool. I'm gonna plug it in. I looked at the back, it did say 45 watts. So this power bank should be able to handle it. All right, it's plugged in and gotta push that AC for it to go. Perfect, it is charging. Nice. I don't have a whole lot of daylight left, so I may end up just stopping this and plugging it back into the solar panel, put it in a spot where the sun's gonna hit for the next couple hours, and see how long it takes for this thing to fully charge. All right guys, check it out. Got the portable down here, plugged in, and then up here, solar panel. Right on the edge of my garage roof with the big boy. This is probably gonna be the best angle for the rest of the day, at least the rest of the sunlight. I gotta go run some errands, so I'll be back tonight. I'll check it out, see where we're sitting at, and then I'll report back with you guys tomorrow. All right guys, it is the next day. So after I left yesterday, I left it on the roof to get some more sun. I think roughly an hour and a half of sunlight I got. Now, it wasn't direct sunlight, it was slightly angled. It charged it up to 77%, which is really not a whole lot more, but it went up some. So we'll take a little bit for this solar panel to charge this power bank to the max. Now, today, I decided to see how it would work on a cloudy, gloomy, windy day. See if it works. So, first off, I have it back on the roof here. Second off, it actually does light up. It is trying to charge. I plugged it back in, see how much it would bump up. I'm gonna see if it will charge in the gloomy day. I'll tell you, it will not charge at night. When I got home, it was dark and the little red light wasn't on. So I can tell you for sure it will not charge at night. It's been about like 10 minutes and it has not moved a percentage. I'm going to use the DC port to plug it into the wall, get it fully charged. It is currently at 59%, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm assuming a few hours, but that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll follow up with you guys tomorrow. All right guys, it is the next day, and I gotta tell you, this thing charged pretty quick overnight. About 2 hours. It took about 2 hours for this thing to fully charge from, what, about 60% to full. So that's not bad. Overall, I do like this product. I think it is probably worth the price. Maybe you can find something around the same, maybe a little less, but if you're looking for something like this, it's gonna charge smaller things for you. Honestly, I want this to charge like either phone, charge my GoPro batteries, camera batteries, little things, yeah, maybe a little portable speaker. I think this is gonna be perfect for it. Having the solar panel is also really nice because now I don't have to just rely on the portable. I will link this product down below if you guys are interested in the same one. Once again, you do get it cheaper if you have Amazon Prime. But with that said, that's it. It's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.